Forsyth. Number 2, Aiden Wilson.
Extremely grateful, you know, to have the staff that we have, the players, everybody involved, the fans, the parish, the community. Extremely grateful. The belief that these guys have had from the start of the season, it's unbelievable. It really is an unbelievable feeling to be able to go through this kind of moment together as a family. Best bath I've ever taken. The baths were hot. Since we came into Peoria, they were, these guys were excited. They never let the moment get too big. They stayed within themselves. They trusted the process. All the goals that we have for ourselves, of being the best teammates we can be, holding each other accountable. That all plays into their at bats and the process that they've gone through. It's just been an unbelievable ride, and I couldn't be more happy for this group of guys. Oh yeah, there's nerves. There's nerves any which way you look at it. But we've mentioned that, and we talk about it. Like, you can take them one of two ways. You can take it one for fear or scared, or you can take it and you can use it for excitement, and you can get to elevate your play. And you saw what these guys are doing and what they did, and they elevated their play. That's one way that that you got some guys on your team that want to be, as we call them, they can be dudes. And they definitely excelled at that this weekend. Well, it's taken some years of hard work, Tyler. You don't just step into a program and just win. It takes years of building up to this point, of getting kids young men to buy into that process of putting the hard work in, that work ethic, that drive, everything you want to say. I really don't have the words to really describe this group other than the fact that they are just one resilient group. They suffered through some adversity through the season. How this game progressed itself, but man, these seniors, they are the epitome of blue collar mindset right here. They work at it. They don't waver. They go right at it, and man, I'm extremely grateful for these guys, and they just a great group of guys, and they earned it. They've earned it. They stayed loose on their own. I gave them the opportunity. Hey, we can go grab us a bite to eat. They're like, nope, we're staying here. And they played. They were just playing hacky sack or whatever that game is they play, and played a little catch with my kids, and they just played loose. And that's what these guys do. They don't let the moment get too big. I've been saying that a lot, but it really is true. These guys are excited for the moment. They wanted to be here. All the fans were here. They didn't want to leave, and they were able to come out and have that excitement and ready for that first inning. It's whenever they said there's a chance to play today, I said yes, let's go for it. Let's do it. He's earned that right to fail a little bit, and today he kind of failed a little bit in throwing strikes. But in that fourth inning, we basically challenged him, and we said, Aiden, you're at 81. We're gonna ride you. And we're gonna get everything we can out of you, whether it be one more inning or one more batter. We want you to go as long as you can. He's earned that right to fail. But tell you what, those last 5 outs that he got, they were gritty outs, and he got everything he could out of what he had today. We say a lot of times, give me 100% of what you got today, and he gave us 100% of that. Joe, he composure. Man, look at the composure he had on the mound. In a game where some guys might see that moment become too big, he hasn't pitched since. Guys, you don't realize he hasn't pitched since the regional championship. And really? that was in an inning where we were up 8-0. And we kind of brought him in to kind of keep him fresh, not knowing when that moment's going to be. But man, what a job he did. What a job he did. It was unbelievable. So happy for Joe and staying ready throughout the season, throughout this whole postseason. It's unbelievable.
When the team is storming the field, what's going through your mind in that moment as a coach?
We did it. We did it. Emotional right now, just going through it. All the time you as a team we put together, and you go through the line there and you tell each one of them that, hey, I love each and every one of you guys, and I truly mean it. there's no way to put a word to it. Just proud, excited for these guys. They're just a gritty group of guys.
Hits the ball.
Oh
obviously.
yeah, you're never comfortable. That was a Maroa. Hats off to those guys, man. They are some competitors.
But I think-
with that being said, and you see the 5th inning come on the board, and you're like, all right, each out. You're almost counting down counting down outs. And you had the 5th inning, and like I said, Aiden went out there in the 5th inning. That was his best inning of the game, I thought. He was controlling. He had a different look in his eye. He was excited to be out there. He had a fire in his belly, and he commanded the strike zone that inning. And really, he was just a unbelievable competitor through that, and got those last 5 outs that he needed. And then Joe came in and got the job done. I started out last fall with the new assistant coach, Blake Malatestinek, and I challenged the team in a sense of like, if somebody from outside our program would come into our program, how would you want them to perceive it? And with that being said, Blake comes into the program from Indianapolis, just got done playing at Eastern Illinois, and after a few weeks, he said, Coach, we're going to win state title. He says these guys can play, and as I'm saying, I'm like, man, I don't know if you realize how good 2A is. 2A is a tough team, a tough road there, and. But he was just one of those guys. He just kept on instilling that belief in these guys and instilling that belief in me to understand how confident he was in these guys, and extremely grateful for our staff, Coach Blake, Malatestinek, Coach Whitney Miller. He come along there this season, been a great addition. Coach Clint Lustig, unbelievable guy, just great baseball guys. But Coach Mark Young, so happy for him. He's been with me from the start here here at St. Anthony, and I'm just so happy for him. Coach Mark has just been such a great addition to the program, and we couldn't do it without him. How many times can you ever ask a coach, hey, have you ever won the last game of the season? There's been a lot of really good coaches that's never done this, and that's not, and that is no knock to any coach. I mean, it's tough. It is a tough road to get up here. So I don't really call it getting over the hump. I just, you gotta have talent, and you gotta have a lot of luck in postseason. And things went our way. Things kind of went that, with that, you got the right hops, right bounces, and man, it's just to answer your question, Steve, sometimes you just got to get that. Sometimes you got to get that right bounce and that right call, whatever it might be. But like I said, there's been a lot of really, really good coaches who's unfortunately weren't able to make that state title run. Job is finished.
Oh, they were a great team. I mean, they could hit 1 through 9, and Aiden did a great job of shutting them down for a few innings. And I mean, we knew they were going to hit. We knew they were going to score runs, and we knew they weren't going to give up even if we got up big. They deserved to be here just as much as anybody else would have, and they played their tails off, and hats off to them because they were a really good team. I mean, they know that they can win a game from behind. I mean, their record proves that they're a good team and they can hit the ball. I mean, there's not many teams that can hit Aiden like they did today, and they're pretty solid 1 through 9.
But to go out on top as a state championship, not too many people say they won their last game. As a senior, what's that mean to you the most?
Oh, it means everything. Just knowing that I get to go back and look up at a banner in our gym and see like we did that our senior year is just so awesome.
Yeah, 6th inning, I kind of just stopped trying to throw hard, just tried to throw strikes, and it worked. Just innings before that ran me out of pitches. It means a lot. We definitely could have last year, but we fell short. We got bumped up, knew it would be a bit tougher, but last year it really gave us the experience to go all the way this year.
I haven't had a chance to really process it yet, but I feel great. Coach Kreke has talked for years about having the talent to win a state championship, but you still got to go out and do it. And we did. We produced. We brought it home. And even though we got bumped up to 2A, there was some people doubting us, but we won it. That was huge. For Aiden, taking some stress off his shoulders, being able to pitch with the lead, and for us because Maroa has beat some really good teams to get here, and for us to jump on them early like that, it's a huge relief for us. Just helps us play lighter and just easier, just big stress relief.
Give me one word that describes what you're feeling right now.
Happy. I'm just happy. It feels great.